City's sports legend is hanging up his cleats after decades of helping kids on the diamond.
Some of those kids may not have had a chance if he had not helped them step up to the plate. That legend is the star of tonight's home team, and Maxie is here now. Quite a story, Mike.
Yeah, you know this guy, and he is quite a story. So many people will recognize his face if they don't know his name. He has stood the test of time and made a difference. Frank White is a name synonymous with Twin Cities sports. He is currently the director of the Twins RBI baseball program for the inner city. This will be his last season. We reflected on that and much more in
Minneapolis and St. Paul than Legion does.
Frank White is in his home office, and he's contemplating much these days. Just 2 days ago, his family buried his younger brother, brought down by addiction.
Saying goodbye to my brother was, I don't know the exact, it was difficult, but I tried to imagine what he went through every day.
Frank was raised by his father and mother in St. Paul. They gave him values. He grew up to love basketball, wanted to play in college, but times were tough.
An opportunity to go to Hamlin and one to St. Thomas. They actually ended up offering me $500 grant and aid kind of stuff, but tuition was like, I think, for books and tuition was like maybe $1,300 a year.
Too much?
Too much. There was no way my family could afford that. Think about that. Time matters.
And maybe that's why for the last 23 years he's found his way, running the Twins RBI baseball program. A calling for kids that want to play and maybe can't afford it.
So you see that and think, oh, that looks really great.
To get the opportunity is really good for me because it can help me in experience and in the future. And for this program that we're doing right now, since it's like free, since we're doing RBI, so it really helps us a lot.
You gave him 2 or 3 steps.
This season will be his last.
We're not going to be the same without Frank. Frank has just meant so much to the Minnesota Twins over the course of his tenure here. He's been with us for so many years, and I'm excited for him to enjoy his life.
What Frank has always wanted is for kids, every kid that wanted to play baseball, to get a chance to play baseball.
To see kids come out here right now, they'll come out here playing a ball game for fun and enjoying it, and they're in a safe place.
Frank's boyhood includes time with the Winfield brothers. Dave, the Hall of Famer, understands Frank and understands why the RBI program offers hope.
To get the underserved kids, give them the opportunity to play, you know, where sometimes they don't have enough money or the community isn't organized enough. So baseball's done a heck of a job. Frank
has long advocated the history of the African-American baseball player in the state of Minnesota, and that's part of what he's researching now. Billy Williams was a 4-sport athlete and star in the state in the late 1800s. In 1905, he started a new job that lasted more than 5 decades as an assistant to Minnesota governors.
And really became prominent in like maybe 1895, 93.
As an athlete. And then he became the assistant to the governors for how many years?
52. So
assistant to how many governors?
14 consecutive governors.
Yes, there's much to reflect on these days. 30-plus years as a basketball referee in the area.
I'll be out and people say, man, are you a referee? And I was like, I used to be. And I always tell people, in fact, you used to yell at me. And I go, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't. But this summer, much of what he thinks about is here on the diamond. And at age 77, saying goodbye to it at season's end. But knowing he made a difference by giving kids opportunities to enhance their lives.
I think I've been blessed, Mike, and I think I'm very fortunate maybe to be in the right place at the right time along the way, and maybe to continue to be in the right place and influence, and I've really enjoyed the ride. Now we're in a situation where that run could hurt us.
Great job, Frank. Frank's grandson is former NBA first-round pick Royce White. And Frank and Amelia, I know you recognize him too because he refereed a lot of your sons and daughters' games.
Yeah, he was great. He's done so much for so many. It's really nice. Good story, Mike. Thanks.